come off, all right, let him make the pass, but just get big in the middle. This guy don't set the screen. He's going to pop out. So when you come up, Jay's going to be the only one down there.
You set the back story, right? Yeah. D-Hood, you still do shootout. Let him pass to me right there.
Okay, all right, all right. Just stay in the middle. Let's go.
Sam Vincent giving directions to his team defensively. Fayetteville being outscored 11-1 and the last 2-1 by Mobile. And this is what they're playing for. This is game 3, the championship game, tied at 1 apiece, the deciding game. Omar Cook guarded by Henderson. Sanders on the wing. 5 on the shot clock. Knocked out of bounds, kicked out of bounds, off of Mobile. There were 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. It'll be Patriot ball.
The defense by Mobile has been suffocating. It should have gone the other way. It went off Junie Sanders' foot. It's a bad call. 3 seconds. You don't have to rush things, but this is where you need to execute. The big guys have to set screens. Keep an eye on Jameel Watkins, 4 in the red.
McIntyre breaks out. Henderson comes up with a tip, and Mobile has it.
Boy, it looked like he was standing out of bounds on the tip.
And Cook almost took it back.
8 seconds!
They barely get it over the midcourt line. Here's Fontaine. He was calling for it earlier. Nice pass to Edgerson, who's rejected. What a block. Jeff Aubrey there to make the defensive play.
Sam Vincent showing a lot of confidence in his team, not calling a timeout, but then he calls the timeout. I was trying to say it in a nice way, like, why don't you call a timeout, Sam, and talk this over?
Well, whatever they did defensively on that last sequence worked for them. Now it's his time to draw up a play offensively.
You know, on the last play, I think that Henderson went out of bounds. Now watch, is his foot on the line?
Not while he was touching the ball.
It's close.
And Omar Cook almost took it back right after that, too.
Another loose ball. Mobile really, at this point in the game, has more weapons. When you get into a close scenario like this, what you want are guys that can create their own shots on offense. You've got Henderson. You've got Fontaine. Drop it to those guys. They can create off the dribble and hopefully get some shots for their teammates.
And one of the guys, you mentioned Fontaine, you mentioned Henderson, options 2 and 1 maybe respectively, or 1 and 2. But that third guy who's come up big in the last few moments, Eugene Edgerson, he might sneak in there and get something.
You're right, and the beauty of their attack at this point is those guys create offense. If they miss the shot, they miss it with the confidence that they've got some of the best offensive rebounders. I think that Edgerson and Hood are 1 and 2 in this league as the top 2 offensive rebounders.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Keep that in mind. Fontaine to inbound. To Hood with the jumper. Rebound Edgerson. Tipped up. Fontaine got it. Henderson will pull it out, and they'll run a little offense.
Now this is the time that you target the best play in your playbook.
Looks like they're going to flatten it out and run an ISO here for Henderson. 8 on the shot clock. Working on Sanders. Henderson is fouled, and he'll go to the foul line and shoot 2. It came down to making a play, and whether Cedric Henderson could do it.
Classic NBA clear out. I don't think Junie Sanders knew that the entire right side of the court was cleared. Nice help from the weak side by Watkins. Like an NBA play.
Henderson coolly knocks down the free throw.
But what a dramatic comeback.
A huge run here in the last 2.5 minutes by the Revelers. A 12-1 run. Out of bounds off the miss. And Fayetteville will have an opportunity to tie. Timeout Patriots. Hey,
Mark, Sam Vincent was telling me about the turning point of this season. They were in Asheville. They got beat for the 8th straight loss. And Sam Vincent the next morning had a meeting with his team. They sat conference style, everybody facing each other, and everybody spoke from the heart. There were a lot of wounds that were opened up, but Sam said it was at that point that they became a team and those wounds began to heal.
Great bit of teamwork since that point. To finish second in the regular season in Fayetteville. They had their turning point when Coach Capel started substituting 5 at a time. They went on a 6-game winning streak. But he has since went away from that plan, and it's worked pretty well for him in the last couple of games. Down by 2. They're without a field goal.